And welcome, YouTube. Welcome to another Nerdy Collective. And now that I got you, bam. So welcome to the Nerdy Collective. Just gonna be open mic night. We're gonna just talk nerd talk, and I got a couple guys on here. Hold on. Here we go.
What's up, peeps? What's happening?
Deuce, what's up, buddy?
What's going on?
All right. Without further ado, here we go. Bam.
Hey there, comic book friends and fiends.
How you doing, buddy?
I swear
Cool.
the graphics budget on your show is out of this world.
I spent a lot of time on it.
Where does he get such wonderful toys?
Exactly.
I'll tell you, Rob, if you ever watched my very first ones I did, like back in 2019, and I actually took hours putting those together, and it was all like not like this, totally different. It would blow you away. You'd laugh. You'd laugh. All right, hold on. We got one more guy.
Oh,
Hold on. Boom. Roman.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right.
Cool. You awake?
I'm here.
You're here. Are you sleeping?
He's sort of awake.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. Long day.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I was drunk before 12. I don't know what y'all talking about. Did the shopping and started drinking at 10 a.m. in the morning. So
Did you have that party for your? Was that for your nephew?
I ain't go out of town.
You didn't go out of town?
I drank some kind of wild stuff today. I was done. I was wasted before 12 today.
And you're still awake. Wow. You're gonna take a nap.
I'm here.
Good. All right. So anyway, Rob, yeah, if you see the old ones, you'd be like, "What?" Yeah. So
I'm always just blown away by it because, for me, I'm a guy who's so simple and basic. Yeah. Most people are blown away when they find out all my video editing like I do on like the free Microsoft software, right? Simple basic cut. And then all my graphic design stuff I do in Word, and it drives people crazy that I'm using Word and Snippet, and that's my freaking greatest tools for doing stuff. And I'm like, look, I studied film and editing and all this stuff back when it was film, not when it was digital.
Exactly. I totally get it. So you got a lot going on, Rob. I watched. I seen your new comic. Is it still behind you?
Oh yeah, that one there.
I love the smile on your face. I think you were at a con when you showed this. That was pretty awesome.
It was an acquisition at Shortbox Live. Awesome. Shortbox had done their live show here in Santa Clara, California, where I live. So it was all of, around the corner. I went 2.5 miles to go to the con. And we were just there to check out a bunch of. So I wasn't gonna go to borrow a line from DJ Links. I didn't go to buy any big books.
Sure,
but I lied. I didn't go in there looking to do anything, and I was just picking up some mystery and space books and some Batman run fillers, that type of stuff. And then I've been working on my ASM 1 through 100 slab.
Sure.
This year I came into the 2023 with 10 books remaining, and had hoped to knock one out. Because I was missing at the beginning of the year, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 13, 14, 15, right? None of them are cheap books.
Sure.
And I sat there and I go, man, I ended up picking up like six of those books already at the beginning of the year, and I'm like, I gotta slow down.
It's still fun though. That still feels pretty good.
It is, but what's happened is that with the market coming down,
sure,
and it's now starting to see on certain books, it's starting to come back a little slightly.
Yeah,
they've kind of plateaued and slipping up. So it's this opportunity on certain books to pick up, and this was one as I'm walking just towards the end of my time there. I see it at a booth. I'd already seen a bunch of ASM ones. Didn't really care. It wasn't in my budget for now.
Of course.
I see it up at the top row of the thing, and next to another one. One was tagged at like 18,000.
Yep.
And then this one was tagged at like 3,600.
Yep.
And I'm like, 3,600. I know it's a 0.5.
Yeah.
But 3,600 seems a little light to me for that book. And so I pull up my thing, look at it, and sure enough, a 0.5 is going for about $4,600.
Yep. Wow.
And so I'm like, okay. So I asked the guy to see it, and he brings it down for me, and he's showing it to me, and he said, oh yeah, it's missing the back cover.
Yep.
And that's the big knock on the book.
Sure.
And then they removed the tape and stuff from it, so there's a lot of tape stains. And it's a UK pence variant. Okay. So then I looked and I got the realization, because this is not it's not like it came out later. The printings came out in the same month.
Right.
It was because there's so few of the pence variants. Somebody was just doing basic lookups of last solds.
Right. Sure.
All the pence variant last sold was a while ago and was only $3,600. So they priced it at $3,600.
Sure.
So I was like, call my wife. I'm like, oh, hey, I was.
Can I buy a comic book?
Well, no, it wasn't even that. I could do it and everything else, but it's just like I have never up until today, until this book, I had never spent more than $1,200 on a comic book.
Sure.
And so going from $1,200 to $3,500, which is what I ended up paying for it. Of course, that's a jump. And a responsible husband will at least check in.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
There could be something I don't know about going on.
Exactly.
This is how I stayed married. This is how I stayed married for 27 years so far, right? And so when I call her, I go and I start telling her, she's like, "Oh, let me ask you a question." She said, "Am I supposed to talk you into it or out of it?" I said, "Honestly, I just want your opinion." So at the end of the day, she says, "Well, do what you got to do. What you want to do. I mean, you know what your finance budget is. You know what your this. I don't know. So it's like, okay, fat man, here's a piece of cake. You can eat it if you want, or you can leave it and walk away. Well, and go run a marathon. Yeah, well, okay, I'll eat the cake. Thanks." Awesome. Yeah, so I picked up a few. I mean, because that was that one.
Who dat, buddy? What is up? Hold on, I want to get Martin in here really quick. Tony, how you doing, brother? Thank you, everybody who's showing up in the chat. I appreciate it. Hold on, Martin, I'm coming, buddy.
I stayed awake. I got my delivery.
Yay! Okay, sorry, Rob.
No,
continue.
No, that's no problem. And CJ, yeah, we just shaved a little bit, but I was paying credit card, and it included tax. And Santa Clara tax is not, as we talked about on your channel, is 9+%. So the fact that I didn't have to pay another 9% in sales tax was great. No, but just before that, I had also picked up, this one,
Hold on, let me blow you up. There you go.
So, I just picked that up like a couple weeks prior, and then I've also since then picked up this one.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So it's been, a little bit of a ride recently.
Well, it's like, you got them on your radar, and they just came to you. See, you put it on.
Yeah. So now I'm stuck on. Now I have is just 2 and 3, and now the problem is I'm trying to tell myself that's it. You can wait. There's no rush. Meanwhile, I've got all the community now that follows me is super excited to see it get done. And
Sure.
At Heroes, we're going to help you find 2 and 3. I'm like, I ain't bringing that kind of money with me to 2 and 3 to buy 2 and 3.
That's funny. Awesome. How you doing, Martin? What's up, buddy? You sound like you look like you had a good vacation. I seen some
vacation. I haven't had a vacation yet. That's next week.
I thought you went last week. I thought you went. Didn't you go to Paris?
No. We're going south of France next week.
South of France next week. I thought you already went there.
No. We've already been to France last year. But we go every year, don't we?
Yeah.
Probably 4 times.
Of course. Cool.
Because it's cheap.
Well, for you, it's right next door. Pretty much.
I want to see what the stupid books is, K-pop. I heard you're really tired. You were at a con today. That would have been interesting. Awesome, K-pop. Thank you for being here, bud. All right. So, what have you been up to, Roman? Other than getting drunk.
Yeah, I don't go to Motor City Con. I would go this time, but I didn't put it together to go.
Sure.
Yeah, Motor City Con is going on right now. It's not even. I just don't go. I don't have the feeling to go to Motor City Con.
Of course.
It's the vendors that told me. They say, like a good table there for them for like 3 days.
Sure.
It's like $4,500.
Yep.
Wow.
And all I'm sitting there and say, we got to raise our prices at a con like that. Why go? If you're trying to get some books, that's just simple economics.
Yep.
Hey, they charge them for the internet.
I'm not done yet, Rob.
Are you serious?
You got the little thing on there. They charge the vendors when you little thing to pay and then use the internet.
Yeah.
You charge the vendors for that out at that place too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man. We got to pay to get in and pay to park. Come on.
Yep.
Let me go to my little small show where they get tables for $100, $200.
Yeah.
And that's all. Other than that, I finally watched. What is it? Ant-Man Quantum Mania. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantum Mania.
Watched it last night. Me and Laura looked at each other like, "What was this?"
You didn't like it?
It was all right. I'm not saying
it was 7.5.
I'm just gonna say it was okay.
When you watch this stuff on TV, you see Kang's suit is beat up. You see he's fighting Ant-Man. Find out nobody died. So of the 5 main characters.
I'm curious why they played down. Why did they play down Kane? Why did they play down Kane so much?
They didn't, to me.
I think they did. I really do. I don't think they.
Hey, if you sit in the cell, and somebody does like this, and you slam into a wall, they do like this.
Yeah.
They just standing there, and you slam into a wall or a fence. They're pretty powerful.
Yeah, it is.
They should have did more of the backstory. More backstory on the people that lived in the multiverse that was having a rebellion.
Agreed.
You didn't really understand those people.
Agreed.
So like I said, I think
there'll be more in the Loki TV series, won't there?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that's where my excitement is.
I see the trailers. I see Kang's suit is tore off of him. I'm thoroughly saying it's a joke. This was the key. Thorough said it was a joke because he got beat by ants.
Sure.
I'm saying, damn, he had the ants in the movie, but I don't realize what's going on because I haven't seen the movie.
Right.
You see the movie in the first second act. You see before they get sucked into the quantum verse, they were studying ants. Thorough didn't say there's gonna be 100,000 ants.
Yeah.
With cybernetics on them and lasers, I'm thinking ants. I'm thinking something like this. Thorough didn't nobody say that MODOK was gonna have redemption story and helped them attack Kang. Nobody said that kind of stuff. And Kang is really just a human being with a suit on like Iron Man.
Yeah.
And the reason the Ant-Man crew, or you just say that the Langs and the Pims, the reason they can't beat Kang because he's prepared for them. He's already fought them before. He knows what's going on. They can't beat him. He wasn't prepared for 100,000 12-foot ants with lasers and stuff. And MODOK, that's why his suit got torn up.
MODOK was terrible. Oh my God. I couldn't
he was
stand watching.
He was terrible. And that's why his suit was, but Scott Lang, his hand-to-hand combat study is about that much. One-on-one without their suits on, as you could tell, Kang was whooping him up. If Wasp wouldn't have came back, if the Wasp wouldn't have came back and hit him with some lasers, but Kang's just a regular human person. Now all the variants of Kang, when they showed that at the end,
at the end, I was just watching. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, the whole Pharaoh thing, and that was interesting.
Yeah, but for me, it was about a 7.5. They just did more character study on the people that was there with the rebellion.
I'll give it a 7 for sure. Yeah, 7.
Yeah,
I just like.
I mean, I heard things. You have to see stuff before you.
Yeah,
they had it like a 4 or a 3.
No, it wasn't a 4.
They had it so low. And when Thorough didn't explain when he said he got beat by ants. Nobody said MODOK helped him out. Kang wasn't ready for that. That's how Kang is. He can beat the Hulk. He can take on 10 Avengers by himself because he's already beaten them in his stuff. Sure. It's like fighting a board. Once you hit them once, they readapt. And you can't beat so
that's what I'm saying. I was like, okay, I've got something sense.
For you.
I give you that. For sure, Roman, I give you that. That makes total sense.
Right, I got something for you.
What's that?
Most people take medication to sleep. Now I just watch a Marvel movie.
You wait another 10, 15 years, and all you have to do is sit in a recliner and turn the TV on.
I know.
That's like me watching the Grand Prix. I'll watch the first 10 laps and then I wake up at the end. It's like, bright bonus. I'm happy.
Yeah,
exactly.
I already know that feeling.
Yeah, it gets stronger too as life goes on.
Exactly.
And the kids get older.
I was loving that too, Rob. When I heard you talking the other day on one of the shows, you were sitting there saying you have the kids. You were talking about you were on CJ's show the other day, and you were talking about having your kids box and bag and board.
Oh yeah.
I have the grandsons do that.
My youngest is really and now that they have been away at college for their freshman year, and they've not been finding dorm food or the cafeteria food, their meal plan, they don't care for it, and they find that sushi is not cheap, and they don't have a job. They find that they need to replenish their income because Dad says, I paid for a meal plan. Yeah. You have food.
Yep.
So they're looking for gig work when they get home. And so one of the things that I hate doing menial tasks and putting bags in boards and having to do that. So they're happy to sit there and they want to watch Eurovision and stuff. So they're happy to sit at the kitchen table, put Eurovision on. I can give them 500 bags and boards, and they'll just sit there and bag and board and fill up short boxes for me.
Awesome.
And while they're gone, I just work out of short boxes full of prepped bags and boards.
Totally works.
And hey, if
that sounds like such an 80s thing though, watching the Eurovision now.
That's Eurovision or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Isn't that the name of the? Yeah.
I used to stay up and watch it in the 80s.
Oh, okay. Well,
and then it just.
I mean, if can't get a job out of university, they've got plenty of training now to get a job in a comic book shop.
Awesome.
Or in a factory for putting chocolate bars in the wrapper.
Yeah, there you go. Any number of things. Well, I think the machines do that there, but
Sure.
Maybe some real posh chocolatier where everything's done by hand.
Exactly.
Speaking of machines, what do you guys think about this writer strike going on?
Again, It's
Yeah,
happened
I mean-
once before. I know again.
Yeah.
They're all worried about the chat. What is it? Chat something taking over their jobs.
They're worried about AI, is what a lot of people are
That's
saying
what
too.
it is. That's what
Having
they're worried
AI write all the scripts and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
When you look at the other Marvel movies, I think it's worth giving the AIs a go. Really,
Man, y'all hard on the Marvel movies.
I'm on about a lot of
they're not
movies.
that bad, Roman. It's just
No, Martin
sometimes
just loves Morbius. That's his favorite.
no,
Hey,
he likes Buffy, not Morbius.
yeah, hey,
He's a
I had to
Buffy
get you to
guy.
say Buffy.
Martin's a kid. Show him that movie, that Fantastic Four movie from 1994,
Oh,
and make
no.
him watch that like Clockwork Orange and keep his eyes open and let him watch
Yeah,
that
he
movie
wants
from
to talk
1994.
about,
Then
talk
he'll
about bad
appreciate
movies.
it.
That movie.
I love that movie. I love the Fantastic Four movies,
Yeah, they're really bad.
You love that one.
except for the last
No,
the last one. I didn't like as much.
He's referring to the Roger Corman one.
Yeah, absolutely. Who would
That
have
was
watched
never
that?
released.
And also, I like it because even back then they still had multiverses, because that was where that multiverse was the one where Captain America was actually
Peggy Carter.
Johnny Fire.
Yep.
Human Torch. See, multiverses back then.
Have you watched anything lately, Rob?
Oh,
You
I just
talking
went and
about
saw.
movies?
I just went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3 finally.
How was it? I haven't seen it yet. I heard a lot of good things about it.
That's the thing is I thought it was it was fun movie.
Yeah,
I
that's what
I
they usually
enjoyed
are.
it. I enjoyed it plenty. I thought it was a fine round out to the trilogy.
Sure.
I think part of my problem was I didn't go out of my way to avoid spoilers, but I did manage to avoid spoilers for the movie.
Sure.
But
Sure.
you still heard a lot of people give their sentiment, and I heard so many people saying that, "Oh my God, this is great," and da 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 da. So I went in there
Right.
now expecting this
Yeah.
this greatness, and so when it came out of it, I said, "Yeah, it was a good movie, but it wasn't like." Oh my God! I got a gush
Over the
it.
top. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that kind of sometimes plays into some of these movies.
Sure.
Is even if you avoid this early hype comes out early on, and you hear, "Oh my God, this is trash," and then you go see it, and you go, it wasn't bad, and or you hear it's so great, and you go in there and go, "Am I insane? I didn't get that same
No,
sentiment."
I
out
know.
of it.
That's happened to me too. I know exactly.
But it was
what you mean.
fun.
Cool. Yeah, I mean,
Like a lot of people trash Wonder Woman, and I
What's
like that.
Would you say,
I
Roman?
don't know that's how I felt about Ant-Man, I put a lot of that stuff out of my mind. I'm the one that's ridiculed because I'm the only person probably on the planet that likes Thor: Dark World.
Well, I think a lot of people like it now much better compared to the last Thor movie.
Right. I don't think you're wrong about that.
Yeah, no,
Thor:
it's
Dark World and Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix.
I was the one. I was the one that likes Dark Phoenix too.
I like Dark Phoenix. I thought it was decent.
They can't put it out there, man. They got X-Men
Everybody hated it. I don't know why
137 all in their
everybody hated
mind.
I like.
They
Dark
got
Phoenix.
one.
I
They
think
got
it
the
was good.
X-Men books all in their mind, and they can't get it out.
Yeah, I know.
If you
No,
just watch
that's
the
a hard
movie,
thing to do.
it's a good movie that Netflix spilled a lot of money on.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
I don't think I've even seen that one yet, actually.
Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But if
I'm
you
not
don't
an
pay
X-Men.
attention to the title,
Well,
if
it
you
will
don't pay
bug me
attention to
because
the
I'm not
title,
an
you're
X-Men
not gonna
guy, so I don't come into. This is the one thing I don't.
You muted us.
Hello?
Hello.
Playing with the background music in the StreamYard.
And we're all thinking, turn that music down a little bit.
Is it irritating everybody? I don't like.
Yeah,
the dead
it was all of a
sound
sudden
effect.
it was all of a sudden disturbing and distracting.
It's like,
Everyone's
what?
like, "Oh, what am I hearing?"
I was trying to like put Roman to sleep some more. Sorry, Roman. Roman, wake up! You're crashing.
By the
out.
way, I'm watching my TV. What I always do, I got a brighten that up. I can't see anything clear. You always have TV on behind me. Yeah,
I think we'd all enjoy the Marvel movies a lot more if they didn't push them out so quick.
Rage, and what is up, buddy? How you doing? Thanks for being here, buddy.
I feel like some are better than others, just like the rest of the movies.
There's nothing they can do. It's a capitalistic country. They got to push the movies out to make the money.
Oh yeah.
And plus, they're behind schedule anyway. Everything's in because of the pandemic and everything going on. So. Oh well.
They didn't used to have to push out the movies so quick.
Well, they didn't have a TV program. What were 22 movies in 10 years?
10 years.
People forget they did 22 movies in 10 years. From 2008 to 2018, Endgame, 22 movies in 10 years.
Wow.
I don't know, 2 a year. That was like 2 a year.
Wow.
Yeah, it started off like 2 a year, and then when they started picking up to 3, then 4, and
then all the shows and.
How you got the shows? You didn't
I
have
think that's where the money is, the shows, to be honest. You get that little bit extra of the story.
well,
I generally stick in
it's interesting to see them change up. Disney changing up now their how they're going to do Echo. All of a sudden, all it's going to be all at once instead of a weekly type thing. And I wonder if that has. We were talking about that earlier on a different show, and I was wondering if it had anything to do with the way that the negativity or something has come as due some of the uneven pacing or whatever else. People see 1 or 2 episodes and all of a sudden they just start hating on it. But the story hasn't evolved to the point yet where it all clicks. And so now it's just like, dump it all at once, make them watch the whole thing, and then judge it as a whole instead of killing our show week after week, and then at the end going, oh, well, I guess it was okay.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, by week 8, nobody's watching the show. Off of hearsay.
Yeah.
There's been
some shows lately.
With some people don't want them didn't want them to do the show. She's considered inconsistent. Oh my God, I'm tired. Whatever word I'm going to use here, so I say, man, that liquor or something else. Inconsistent. Oh my God, I can't say the word. Any other time I can say the word. A character no one cares about. Echo, except for maybe me. I want to see the show.
Or the dolphin.
Behind that, I want to see the show. The actress is deaf, and she's in real life, and she can do all that stuff they need her to do on the show without stunt doubles. Yeah, I want to see the show. So, She-Hulk was weak.
Yeah, I thought she was kind of an interesting choice, honestly.
What was that? I missed that. It was weak.
Oh, I was saying I thought the Echo was an interesting choice.
Yeah, I'm not pressed to see Agatha whenever it comes up.
You're not going to see that?
The magic stuff is not me. I watched Doctor Strange, but I never used to read Doctor Strange. The magic stuff was not me.
See, I love that.
I've never watched I never read any of the Doctor Strange, never read any of the Thor, never read Guardians of the Galaxies, but I'm happy to watch all that stuff. Yeah. Because I come into it with no preconceived connotations. So it's actually better. I come in open-minded. Spider-Man is where
if you don't know nothing about it, it's easy to watch the movie. If you don't know nothing about it, it's easy to watch the movie.
Well, if you can even just separate it for a moment, it's fine too. I know some people have talked about some of these things where actors shared or whatever else. It's like I don't care if an actor plays multiple roles inside the Marvel universe, or if they change an actor who plays a particular character and keep the character going. That's fine. You don't have to kill it off. I can deal with that because I've read comic books and artists come and go and the character changes his appearance from one artist to the next. So I'm perfectly fine with an actor changing that to keep that role going. And I'm also perfectly fine, even as a Spider-Man fan, even though I think that you could have sat there and said, you have a freaking storyboard that's already been written for you. I'm fine with separating that it's not this and it doesn't have to be this. It can be its own thing.
Sure.
Right.
And judge it for what it is.
See, I get that too. Exactly.
But then everything's got to link together. But like you said, different stories are out there. Not everything has to link.
Right.
That's the way.
And that's where I think Guardians of the Galaxy has had a little bit of a better run than some of these others. Not
Yeah.
only because it's had a single director with a single vision, which has been helpful, but also the fact that it has been within the universe. And yes, they've come over and interplayed, but but they've also been their own thing out here, away from the rest of the stuff. And so it's allowed them to be not have to be worried as much about what's going on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see that too.
I just want them to bring back Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I miss that.
Yeah, after season one, yeah. Season one was a little rough, but
I was trying to watch Visions the other night. I haven't had a chance to watch that yet. This new
the
Disney
Star Wars
one.
Visions.
Yeah, I want to see that. That looks
I haven't
good.
seen the first season yet.
Some of those animated
was
ones
good.
are really good, Roman. The story is what's excellent.
The fifth one.
The what?
And where am I at, 5 or 6? 4 and 5 were really good.
Of which one?
The first season. I haven't finished the first season yet. Of Visions. I haven't finished the first season. Of
Okay,
Visions 4 and
okay.
5.
Now I heard you. I was waiting. You keep stalling.
The Ninth Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to catch some stuff down. I don't know what it is. There's always something going on with my internet. So, only with this computer. I think
that's why I was waiting.
Reboot it. I mean, yeah.
So Rodney Barnes sent me this shirt today, or I got it on Friday actually. Blackula from Zombie Studios. And if you guys want to get yours, you can get it with a book too, with this book, Blackula, which is good. Check out the links down below. There we go.
Plug accomplished.
How much discount did that get you?
Nothing. Zero. I get nothing. Zero. I'm just doing it because I like him. I put his old bio down there too. I think he's a great writer. He's done a lot of stuff. Philadelphia, I really enjoy. So yeah, he likes the same kind of stuff. I don't know. It's weird because you look up at his bio and it's likes a lot of the same stuff I liked growing up when I was a kid. So it's pretty cool.
He wrote Philadelphia. What else did he write?
What is that?
What else did he write besides Philadelphia?
He's done.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh my God, dude. He's done a lot.
He's
a screenwriter. He's also done stuff on YouTube, or not YouTube, HBO Max. He's actually got a show on Starz as well.
Huh.
Yep.
I don't know.
If you like sports, I'm not a sports person, so there is something on there about the Lakers. I think it is.
Oh yeah. Did he do that? He did the
Boondocks, the Boondocks cartoon.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's classic.
Yeah. Excellent. Anyway, what was I going to say?
Excellent.
I got something from your part of the world, Martin. Been only waiting like a month for it to get here. By the way, I shipped out Chris's stuff already. A 3-pound box, $89.
Wow.
Where did you ship it?
To the UK.
You're insane. I'm shipping a box right now.
Yeah, it is insane. It's stupid.
No. I just shipped a box today to the UK from the west coast of the United States.
Yeah.
It's 11-pound box.
Yeah.
Good size package.
Sure.
$75.
Who'd you go with?
UPS.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'll go.
You didn't put it in you didn't put it in the specific priority box, did you?
Well, no, because I shipped it UPS. The priority.
No,
box.
I know I'm on about G-Man.
Thank you, Rob.
Well, yeah, if you go U.S. Postal Service, yeah, it's like 110, 111
it's
bucks
insane.
what it cost me.
Yeah, I mean, Netherlands were as ridiculous too. Oh my
But
goodness.
what's interesting is it varies by country because like I've shipped U.S. priority mail to Denmark, I think it was, and it cost me like $55.
Right.
I mean, so it was like super cheap. And like when I ship to Australia, it's cheaper for me to ship to Northern Australia but it's significantly more expensive to send the same package to Southern Australia.
Wow.
It's really bizarre.
Yeah, it is.
But
anyway, I made sure it got out there.
That's £2. That box is £2, and that was about $20.
Yeah.
That was $20, so about 15 quid for me, or pound, if you want to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is what came in for me. I'm a huge Hammer's film guy. So this, Christopher Lee, Prince of Dracula, 1966.
That's
Beautiful
sweet.
condition. Nice Hammer Films mag. Another one from 1958. Beautiful. Christopher Lee.
Yep.
Me and My Vampires. I can't help it. Another one, Dracula, 59. Excellent stuff. Got all the stuff from Hammer Films inside of it. It's really neat. But yeah,
Nice.
waited a while for that to come in. That was my haul for this week.
I was just, it was funny because I was just shipping up a big old box today of stuff that I was sending off to Dr. Von Hoot. We've been swapping, he'll send me a couple books or something, and I'll send him a couple books, but then along with it, then it's filled with all kinds of treats from, food and whatnot. And I'm sending it for his whole family, and they're trying to accommodate all their dietary restrictions. so when I get done, it's like, there's like, $40 worth of comic books in there, but there's like $200 worth of food.
Yep. I know. Yeah, but they ask you, boy, they really get, they got really nitpicky. There's something about when I go to the post office here, I live in a small town, so I had to deal with this.
You do your commercial invoice.
Yeah,
and they're going to ask you very particular because of that. Value added tax.
What's stupid is though, if you put what it's worth, then my friends over there, it's a gift. So it's like my friends over there.
You can select it as a gift instead of merchandise. So I fill out my own commercial invoices because I do everything through pirate ship. Yep. And with that, and you select a gift. Now, it doesn't mean that they're not going to pay tax on it.
No, they paid the last time I sent something to here's an example, Rob. I sent what was it? A 6-pound box to the Netherlands once. And it cost me like $98 to get it sent there. They asked, and this is the first time I was shipping over, and they asked for all this information on the packing slip. What is it?
Yeah, commercial invoice.
Yeah. And I was putting in its insurance because I didn't want it to get lost and all this kind of stuff, right? They had to go to the post office and pay like $89 to get it out of the post office.
Wow.
That was tax.
Yeah, it can be pricey.
Books we were already paid for. That pisses me off. And that was a gift.
As long as they ship comics, there's no tax. Like newspapers, media, like comics, there's no tax, and it shouldn't be. But if I put a Funko Pop in the box, I might get the or something like that because it's toy or something. Then I'll get the tax on that item, and I'll have to probably pay.
Sent to the UK. It was in your part of the world, I think, Martin, and that wasn't too terrible, but yeah. So hopefully he gets it.
It's a little bit different. It can be, you got to be detailed on those commercial invoices, and you got to be. You also got to, you don't have to put what the actual value, especially. I
put it down really low.
Yeah, because sometimes what happens is if, like, when I ship to Australia, if it's shipped as merchandise, then they expect if they have the person come in, they expect them to produce a receipt. It's like there's no receipt because I didn't actually sell them anything.
Yeah.
Australia is really awkward for anything, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They're a little upside down and backwards, you could say. But yeah, actually it's interesting is like the last couple packages, every package I've sent to Dr. Von Hoot so far has been stopped and inspected because I'll watch him view it or watch him do the unboxing, and it's all resealed with the with the inspection tape.
And I'm like,
tape. And he's like, oh, nobody does. He says, I don't know what it is. It's just your packages, nothing else. I said, I don't know. Maybe my problem is I'm being too professional in detailing filling out my commercial invoices and stuff by looking up HTS codes and everything, not just putting descriptions of what's in there. And I don't know, but we're gonna see, because I just shipped them as $3, so we're gonna see if it's 3 for $3.
Wow.
But I mean,
yeah, it's insane.
Yeah,
you can never send them chocolate bars or anything with like a
it's totally bullshit though, that they shouldn't have to pay anything on that. When you're sending a gift to somebody and you're paying the shipping on it and sending it to them, it's just bullshit how they have to pay another tax on top of that when it's already been paid for. That's a bunch of crap. That doesn't make sense to me.
It's because though a lot of people do it, buy the stuff and get it marked up as a gift, so it spoils it for some of the others.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating.
Cross border. You gotta remember, cross country, cross border shipping is more common there than it is here, because here we're just crossing states, right?
Yeah,
we've had that problem for the longest time, where people were used to buy stuff from states that didn't have tax, and then when the internet started getting really big, it became a big hullabaloo. So then, if you sold into different states online, you had to start charging sales tax and collecting sales tax for those states. It's the same thing that they're doing over there, essentially. So it's just different countries.
Buddy, what's up?
I know shipping in and out of California for sure, you get charged both ways.
Yeah,
for one
you can. Unless if you order, there is a way. If I'm an actual business, and if you order from me from out of state and I'm shipping directly to you, then I do not have to charge you the California state tax. I can, but I'm required to charge and collect your state's tax.
Right.
And it kind of depends really state to state. Yeah, it's different.
That's why my USA address in New Hampshire, because there's no tax there, I don't have to pay any tax on it. That's a handy thing I have.
Yeah, good thinking. The same thing. I've had problems like when I've shipped, because I have my most of my team is in Romania who work for me. And so I was shipping them their Christmas presents to Romania, you know, and it's like, and there it's completely different, where like I don't know what there is.
For the 50 cent in the meter.
There was to be something where, like, for them, the packages don't get delivered to their doors.
Yeah.
It's like you have to go for all packages. They had to go down to the post office or something.
Right.
I got this weird thing where I think that my ceiling fan is on a frequency that's some neighbors got a similar one, and around this time at night they're like turning off their light
and it goes off
and it turns off mine.
That sucks.
What the hell? There we go.
There it is.
Now I gotta dim it down some because now it's too bright.
There you go.
That'll be good enough.
What's up, Roman?
No, I just was acknowledging T-Pain. That's all.
Yeah,
T-Pain's in the house. What's up, buddy?
He's in there. Here he is.
There he is.
Next, Martin, did you want to show some books? You got some books in? Let's see.
Yeah, I've got some of my delivery. Sod's Law. I didn't think some of my comics were coming in, and then 2 days later they come in, so I had to send another one. But at least I've got it for this week.
Awesome.
So that's from
everybody.
This from 6 months. One of the comics is two of the comics are from.
I said everybody got a light load. Just a few books.
I got that for postage.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Okay. She got that. Finally got that.
So I'm really pleased I got that for the boys.
Cool.
And the
Excuse me. Sorry. Yikes.
So now everything's all stuck together. I shipped that finally. That's the 1 in 25 for issue 4.
Nice.
Big fan of that. Awesome.
But look how well packaged that was.
Yeah.
And that was from Third Eye Comics. They kept. I ordered this. I say again.
Was that 616 or Third Eye?
No, the previous one was 616.
Okay.
2 more coming from 616 of this. But
Damn it. Sorry.
Mute.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
nice.
The
Little
1 in
Scotty
25.
Yeah, a little Scotty love. Right? Is that
Oh,
what you read it?
this was the 1 in 25 that was wow.
$24,
That-
huh?
That's cheap. That book was going the week it came out, it was going for like $100.
Wow.
Can't hear.
You muted.
Can you hear me
Yeah.
now?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
I ordered this before Christmas, blind, because obviously I wanted the last ratio one. My other two I got from ordered from 616 for
Sure.
$12 each.
Nice.
Nice. Congratulations. That's
Very
a good-
nice. Yeah. It's a steal.
So I wanted them for myself because I might get them. I might get this. I might get a remark on this somewhere,
On that
like
one?
I did with
Okay.
like my first ones.
Cool. Oh, excellent, buddy. Is that the one
Well,
you were
that
waiting for a while?
That's the one I was waiting to come in the box, and
Right.
I didn't think of a 616 because they get their comics. I think they order a lot in from separate places,
Right.
so you might have to wait a month or 6 weeks for it to come in.
Yeah.
So, but everything else I've been honoured with, and they package very well. So,
That's good.
because if you've never seen, that's
Yeah.
how they package theirs in
Yeah.
there.
That's how they
And
ship
then
their stuff.
Yeah, and then they still tape them down, which is
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, and taping them down is awkward
Yeah.
to open.
It's okay though. I don't mind the extra protection. I don't.
I can't. I am on an anti-tape.
Yeah,
crusade.
no. See,
Pe-
my thing, Rob. I know they do it because it's just the easy thing, but mine is Scotch tape. I can
Oh, he-
literally pull a ball
he
like this with
loves
Scotch
Scotch
tape
tape.
off these damn things
The-
because
the
I
prob-
take all the Scotch. It all goes in the garbage because I rebag and board everything that comes in.
The
Anything comes in,
problem
it's redone.
These
It's-
people they tape these things like the tape is somehow going to protect the book.
No,
Once when you actually use the tape and you're compressing down your bubble wrap, you're actually decreasing the crush space, first of all. And secondly, if you put something wrapped in bubble wrap and you put it inside of a box and you close the box, where do you think it's going to open up and come unraveled to? There's no need to have all that tape in there because it's not going anywhere.
Scotty Young's shop is guilty of too much tape, and then you have
They
to
are.
you end up bending the comic to try and
Right.
get the tape on, and it's like that.
Them and the Unknown Comics here does that too. They're awful at it. I swear. How many times I've nearly sliced a comic book trying to delicately place surgery,
on the
trying to
side.
separate.
Yeah,
Trying to separate because there's no other. Otherwise, you're just.
sure.
Ugh.
Oh, I've dealt with that. I think. Sure.
I got a bunch of sketch covers back this week too.
Awesome.
And I love that you get them just as art because I watched it.
Oh, yeah,
this week.
yeah. You get like the Ji Hung
I love
Lee.
it.
Yeah, you just get the
That's
art
pretty
label.
cool.
No need to get it graded because
Sure.
why? What difference does it
The
make?
art is what it is. There's no
Yeah.
need to get.
It's
Get
it's
it
one of
graded.
a kind. Who cares whether
Very cool.
whether it's a 9.6 or a 9.8? As a matter of fact, if the problem is what happens when it comes back, if it comes back a 7.5, then do you
Right.
suddenly not like it?
Yep.
I mean,
Exactly.
come on.
So what
Yeah,
is
but
it?
imagine
What does it cost to get
people
these
having
sent?
convulsions because there's no grade in it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have 2 ears but can only hear one conversation.
Yep.
Imagine people having convulsions that there's no grade in it.
Right, and there are people who go like, "Why
Yeah.
would you do that?" But when I explain it, you know what? Overall, most people go, "Well,
Yeah.
that just makes sense."
How much does it cost to get one of those slab like that?
So if you have it slabbed just as art and
Right.
nothing else, it's like $18. If
Okay.
you are paying now, I'm also paying for signature verification. So
Right.
all of them are also verified signature on them. That then you're still paying on top of the 18, you're paying the signature verification fee.
Right.
So
It's
that
like
makes
30.
it makes it like $48. But
Yeah, I was
fortunately,
gonna say.
they were running these all went in at once because they were running a special on
Sure.
signature verification.
Sure.
that I claimed, and I had some credit with them, so it chimed in. So it was kind of nice. But yeah, so there was that. This one was a local a gentleman named Silverback. It did this lizard for me because I've been collecting some of the Rogues galleries.
Who did that, Rob?
Brian Silverbacks.
Okay. And who did the other one?
The first one that was that's Ji Hung Lee.
Was that Ji Hung Lee?
Yeah, that's Ji Hung Lee.
I like his work.
Yeah,
very nice.
So he doesn't have, that was just a pure luck. I'm on his email list. I bought several things from him before directly, but he all of a sudden sent out this email saying that they were opening up commissions for New York Comic Con. Oh, and some of them would do it in advance. And even if you weren't going to be at the con, you could go ahead and get on his list. And I jumped on that because it was like his list is almost never open.
Sure.
I
like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's cool.
So I love Mars Attacks. I got some of these Planet Comics sketchbooks. They're really blank. They're just blank inside, but they're still got a nice sketch cover. And this one is Bobby Breed. He's a smaller artist.
Not bad though. He did a good job on that. I like it.
These are some of these things where like I was just at San Francisco Fan Expo, and I'm talking to him. And I'm looking at his stuff, and he's got a bunch of prints up, and he has some Mars Attacks stuff up there. And I'm like, oh, dude, I love Mars Attacks. I love sci-fi stuff. And he starts going, yeah, same thing. And so you're going, hey, I got this Planet Comics thing. Would you be cool and do this? I want to do Mars Attacks. He's like, oh, I'd love to do Mars Attacks. And next thing you know, you let them have some free reign and do it.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, so this is a buddy. This is actually a guy I went to high school with, who works for Pixar, and he he's done some work for DC. He's also done he does a couple series of Scholastic kids books.
Okay.
That he does graphic novels for kids. So he's been an artist the whole, as when we were in high school, he was the one who had to do all of our, the class art things, right? But so he did ink wash on this, and I just said, hey, he's also a guy who loves classic golden age sci-fi type stuff. And when I just sent it to him, he's all, what do you want? I said, I don't. Surprise me. And he's like, well, do you want it like color or ink wash? I'm all, well, since I'm talking like golden age stuff, I think the ink wash would be great. And he goes, you're gonna get something awesome. And that
is cool. That's really cool.
But the last sketch cover I'm going to share, this was really awesome. This is James Pascoe. He's a local guy. I ran into him at East Bay Comic Con, and he was again, I'm just strike up a conversation. I didn't have any blanks with me, but I'm talking to him and I'm showing him some of the books. He's got a love of Adam Strange, and so I show him some of the mystery and space books I had picked up, and we're talking, and finally I go, you know what? Hey, would you, if I sent you a blank, would you do a commission? He's all, yeah. He says, what do you want? I said, I just want like Adam Strange with a bubble helmet and a jetpack. And he's all, I know what I want to do. I said, send it to me. So I sent it to him. And in a moment, and shortly after I sent him the book, he comes back to me. He says, hey, the image I have in mind won't fit on the book. Is it okay if I do a wraparound?
Okay, cool.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
So this is the front side.
Nice.
Cool.
I like that.
And then it wraps around.
Very cool.
Wow.
So this was an all-white cover originally.
Wow.
So
very nice. I like that.
Absolutely awesome.
Sweet.
So yeah, so this was a $250 commission.
Sure. Totally worth it.
Absolutely.
Totally worth it.
As long as I'm big, you want me to show one last book?
You go ahead.
It's not a commission cover. I don't mean to steal this. This book, I haven't even shown it.
Go ahead.
I haven't even shown this on my channel yet. Okay. I'm so excited about this book to get this. So obviously I've been talking about golden age sci-fi stuff and everything else. So one of the many things I'm collecting is the Dell 4-color Flash Gordon's, right? Like this guy here.
Yep.
So Dell 4-color number 10.
Oh, wow.
The first of the Flash Gordons in that series there. Not the greatest cover, but it's what it is. But the backside,
No.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's really cool.
Bubble helmets for everyone.
Yep.
Nice. Like it. Like that. That's nice.
Mhm.
What is the date? 54?
42.
42. That's even older.
Yeah, September 1942.
Very nice. Legend, you too, buddy. Thank you, buddy. That's pretty nice. Where'd you get that one from?
Short boxed.
Really?
Yeah, a buddy of
You've been
mine.
using them a lot.
Yeah, no, I really dig them.
Yeah.
I think I get much better pricing, I feel, than I do on eBay and stuff. And when I'm talking, what happened on this one actually was a friend of mine, Scott from Hoarder's Hide. He and I talk about a lot of the same books sometimes, and he knows I'm looking for these Flash Gordons, especially this one. And he goes, "Hey," he pinged me on Instagram. He goes, "Hey, here's a link." He linked me one. He says, "This one's reasonably priced," because they're usually like $500 people want on eBay for something that's like a 3 to a 4.
I've seen that.
And a raw. And so there was this. Here it was a 5.50, and I'm like, "Oh, huh." And they wanted like $225 for it, and I'm like, "Oh, that's a good price."
Nice, Tony.
But I don't have a code for free shipping. I feel there's one about to come. So I'm going to gamble and hit the heart button and track it for a day or two and see what happens. And the next day, an email comes with a promotion for free shipping. At the same time, the guy sends me an offer to buy it at $175.
Sweet.
So I save $50 off that, and I get free shipping.
Win-win. Yep.
Done.
Dunsky.
Very nice. Very nice. Roman, you got any books you want to show? Deuce, do you have any books you want to show?
Oh, I got all kind of books, man.
They came in today?
Let me go for a Deuce then.
Right.
See what I got here.
Yeah, I don't know if I could follow Rob's. That'd be rough.
That's why I'm showing new stuff. I got some old stuff.
Come on.
Yeah. First up.
Different tastes for different strokes. There you go.
Yeah.
No,
Everybody likes something different.
First up, I love my martial arts book, so I bought some Red. Count Dante. He was in the bench. It's narrated. It's going to be narrated by the black gentleman here. Count Dante's old Army Ranger buddy.
Okay.
So he disappears for 5 years as they get back from service, and he comes back and even more. He was a good fighter, but he's just like some superstar martial artist who wants to take back the city from the outfit. And he wants to open up his own dojo against the outfit who already has.
I love your Hong Kong Fooey t-shirt, by the way, Roman.
Huh?
I like your Hong Kong Fooey t-shirt.
I gotta get another one. This one, it's fake and everything. It's fake. I gotta get another one. That I like martial arts. This one here is Dark Horse, Murder Inc., Jagger Rose. So those are two main characters, Valentino.
I don't think I've heard of that.
And that's an assassin, Jagger Rose.
Okay.
Basically, the book is about what if the Fine Family was still ruling the country.
Gotcha.
It opens up with a scene where the pilot just starts beating the hell out of the co-pilot, and one of the archbishops is on the plane. He pulls out a shotgun, shoots through the door where the pilot was, kills the pilot so the other pilot can barely land the plane.
Wow.
But, these two are like the two main capos and lieutenants for, I forgot what name of which family it is. And the Pope wants to see both of them. That's what's going on in the first issue.
Interesting.
Prime, there you go. Dawn of DC Primer read this. It's only half the issue. The rest of it talks about the characters for the DC future or Superman or whatever.
All right.
Amanda Waller has I don't know, I forgot the two characters that was with Peacemaker. She got him on some special mission, but she goes to see all the villains that's still around by herself, trying to recruit. And that's half the book. It's only half the book.
Yep, only half.
And of course, I bought that, and it's a wraparound too. Wraparound. It is a wraparound. There's the foil.
Oh, the wraparound's
Nice.
kind of cool. The foil cover's
It's
cool.
a wraparound. Of course, I'm not gonna touch the foil, but it's a wraparound. Oh, Monty's not here. I can do this without nobody hollering. It's a free. This one is free too.
Really?
This is free. The foil's not free.
No.
But you see,
Oh, that's cool.
I
I
like
like it. I like
and on
it.
the inside, after you read the story she's got going
Then
on,
it's got like a
you know.
biography of each character. Okay.
but half the book is the story, and she's got Peacemaker on some special assignment, doing something for to get some kind of information for these villains rip her apart.
Okay.
Even though she came to see them in peace, some rip her apart. So I read that. My man Josh was right. The Titans will be trying to be the new. I can't tell you about what's in this book.
All right. Was it
You
good?
see yeah.
Was it good?
It's 7.
It's a
So
7.
Josh was right. The first 3-4 pages, the last 4 pages. In the middle there, they're trying to recruit people for the team.
Right.
Establish they're gonna be the ones because the Justice League's not here. They're trying to establish they're gonna be the ones and move back in the Titan Tower.
Okay.
So when I bought this, it didn't have a foil. But this was the unusual book I bought that goes with it. I got 10 copies of this book. Don't ask me. You do dumb investments. This is my crazy investment. If you buy Batman 181, you want to make sure the tattoo is in there. The poster for Batman First Poison Ivy. If you buy Spider-Man 238, you want to make sure the tattoos are in there. If you buy certain books, you want to make sure the Marvel stamp is in there. If you buy the X-Force, you want to make sure those cards are in there. Well, and we were looking at it. They had 2 in my store, and I'm looking at the book, and I'm like, why is it? It's 7 characters, only 4 on the front. What is this?
Yeah.
I looked at it closely. Those are all trading cards.
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and funny, I got 10 copies coming, so I can do this again without Monty here.
Yep. Monty's not here tonight. Couldn't make it tonight.
So that's the trading cards on the back, and that's the Titans Tower. The trading cards on the front, and there's a photo bomb moment in every one by Beast Boy. So Beast Boy is in every one. He's on every card.
On every card.
On every card. And
What's
Beast
on the
Boy,
inside?
Huh?
What's on the inside?
I read the book, the same book that this is. Oh, on
Okay.
the inside. Whoa, you said on the inside of the card. I didn't think about that.
Oh, it is. Okay, cool. So they are.
You can take them apart at.
Okay, nice. Starfire.
Hey, I had everybody in there buying the book all of a sudden, ordering because you can still order them online. I mean, you can still order them.
Yeah.
So everybody in the store ordered them one. Some customers in the store like, give me one then. They had to end up ordering like 12. They had to end up ordering like 12. This was the hot book.
Okay.
And yeah. If you like
How is it?
Superheroes and espionage, this is for you.
All right.
So they even got a scene in here remind you of when Captain Phillips, Tom Hanks movie with the pirates.
The Pirates.
And Captain America Winter Soldier mixed together.
Okay. Did you like it, Roman?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I like it. I didn't get to read all those.
You usually take your recommendation pretty seriously when it comes to
the second print from Spider Boy. I got like 3 of those.
Of course.
I only wanted this one because that's Daredevil 2099 and Spider-Man 2099.
That's a cool one.
Did that.
Who just started on the Game Boy?
I'm subscribed to Miles, but I made sure I got one of these from the LCS.
Yeah. Nice.
This is the A cover. It's the maximum. It's the Carnage range. Miles up, dealing with Carnage. This is all you could order too.
Oh, now that I like.
That was all you could order. It's not a ratio variant. They might still have some in this shop.
I've seen a lot of them on Instagram.
Wildcats. Where did I get this? Oh,
Vision.
Mr. Majestic is first appearance. That's him in the blue, the white and red.
I like Vision.
So I got 2 of those
Wildcats.
somewhere. And he got a really nice Superman 204 where these as a homage to Coach Action Comics. I got this from Golden State because
Speed Racer preview inside.
Speed Racer,
Nice.
Yeah, Speed Racer #1.
Sure.
I got this from Golden State. Awesome. Daredevil. I got to get it.
Yep.
I got the other Daredevil Batman in the 9/8.
Cool.
LCS. I picked this up when I was done.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that.
You got Moonwolf.
I kept looking at this, but I never knew this was Bernie Wrightson Cup. Giant Size Killers 3 is Bernie Wrightson.
Yep. Yes, it is. Yep. I have the Giant Size Chillers.
And I think this is like a nightmare booking from Free Comic Book Day. So I bought this. This was the one it cost money though. It's Free Comic Book Day. And there's the foil cover. Well, I got the foil cover to go. This is like a nightmare book. More like Freddy. I didn't get a chance to read that yet. And then here's the kooky stuff that all y'all can see. Look at this. I was looking for something, and you run into something else. So, 2000 AD, issue 400.
Is that Judge Dredd?
Yeah.
Yeah. Issue
How many did you get?
448. Huh?
How many did you get in that? That looks like a big box.
See, wait till you see this nonsense.
What?
This book is lighter in paper than the Captain.
Yeah, it's newspaper. It's like newspaper. Yeah.
So I was looking. I didn't know. I forgot. I went brain dead for me. I forgot this is what Drudge did. He's 2-3, issue 2-3. So I was trying to get Judge Dead and Judge Anderson in the Dark Judges.
Yep.
I didn't know Mark Millar's first published work is in 2000 ADs. I didn't know Jock's first work is in here. This one here, I found one copy in America. Marty got to get the rest. If you go on eBay right now and do 2000 AD, everything, they got, there's a bunch of them on there, but all of them are in the UK.
Yep.
I found this one copy, so I'm going to go ahead and get it. It's got a story in it called The Fist of Stan Lee. And it's called Stan Lee, aka Death Fist, but the character doesn't look like Stan Lee. And they got one, I'm going to get one for Jack Kirby. It's like a little kid. He's a little kid having nightmares. But this is Stan Lee. Stan Lee is Death Fist. So the nonsense is, you see, look at this.
Yeah,
this is the bag it came in. This is the bag it came in.
All right.
What? That's all boards.
All boards? Oh my God.
It's the strangest thing.
That is kind of weird.
Here's a magazine bag. Here's a magazine board. I can't find no bag. Now I got some around here somewhere. But the board, you can tell it's bigger.
Okay.
The book, the little flimsy book is bigger. It won't fit in a magazine bag.
No.
But it's too small for a treasury. This person that's got this bag, but it was so loose that to get it nice and tight in there, I spreaded the boards out. I spreaded them out, 1-1, kept going like that. Then I had to stick that many in there to get it in there nice and tight.
Oh God!
Basically a whole stack of boards. And then, like I said, you can see this. That's a board in front, and you see how much sticks out on both sides.
Yeah,
I don't know what kind of bag. The dimensions of this, this book here.
Yeah,
there's no way I keep. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I just did that today. So
is it the size of a Life magazine?
I haven't seen a Life magazine forever.
Yeah, but see, if it's a life-size magazine, it probably fit in one of those.
When I'm doing for bag and boards, like I got
bag and board. Yeah,
that's all boards.
Wow, dude. Okay, yeah,
and they spread out wide, like I said. I put one here, then the next one, then the next. Then I end up sticking about 30 behind that. So that's almost a whole set that you buy.
You can't even grade those books at Comics on the Edge.
Do they even have? They probably charge extra. I'm not getting it graded. There's no way I would get it graded. I just, keep it like this for me. Hey, it's like heavy.
The size bags for those, Roman, 9.75, a 12-inch with a 2-inch lip.
What kind of bags are they? Because all I know is gold and silver and magazine. And my store give me it's too small for treasury. Like Marvel Treasury books, I don't know what to put it in. I just got this today, and that's how I did it today.
Yep.
And, it's nice. It's in a nice snug.
Look at Kyle. Kyle just all of a sudden, I knew I was waiting for Kyle to pop up. He's my buddy from New Zealand.
Hey, if you got a full run of those, God bless you, because it's over 1,300 issues. Yep. I forgot what the number goes up to. I know it's over 1,300.
Yeah.
God bless you.
He's a huge.
I'm gonna get the Jack Kirby one. Story about Jack Kirby as a little boy having some kind of nightmares. It looked like some kind of horror movie, but and maybe I get the Jock ones and the Mark Millar, but trying to get the ones actually specifically for Judge Dredd.
Sure.
So that's I did a little reading this week. I got some more stuff I'll probably read next week, but that's my haul.
What's your you know what? I think I should do a Roman recommendation every week. So when you're on the show, give me a recommendation. What's a recommended book from Roman this week?
Vigil. Everybody's waiting on Vigil in this. Yeah.
Okay.
The girl, all the characters not here. So if you want to get in Vigil, all the characters I think for the team, and I think Vigil is more like a organization.
Okay.
So it's more like an organization. I don't want to tell about the book. That's about trying to explain things without telling you about the book. So I think they haven't shown all the characters yet. But they're strange. And they're High Evolutionary seemed like they worked on some of these characters. Seemed like he worked on
okay.
And I will tell you, he's not in this issue.
Okay.
So he's not in this issue. Yeah. So he's not it's really good though. They do that. They do it like a scene from Captain America and Pirates. It's like 20 pirates take over a boat and they send.
All right. Talking about that, kind of, but I don't know if you guys have seen. There is a real feel good movie I did watch with the Queen, and it was on Disney called Crater. Have you guys seen this?
No,
I saw that.
It's called Crater. Definitely worth a watch. It's got a very Goonies vibe, but it's on the moon. It's really good. It's good. That's all I'm going to say. It's good. Give it a check. It's got a good message in it too. There's like 2 messages in it. Good messages.
Something on there where to get the bags from. Didn't he put something on there where to get the bags from?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. I understand.
You can buy those in the UK. What? I can buy the bags in the UK?
No, he's talking about the
Judge Dredd.
Line.
The
2000 AD bags, old size. See if you can find them in the US.
Is that the company? Collector Line?
Yeah.
They got boards too?
I haven't looked for that yet.
Oh, it's
I'd say if you just buy some big cards and put the TV sorted.
All right, Deuce, you're next. We're going on to the hour and 15 minutes now.
All right. I had a little fun with some Cloak and Dagger.
There we go. Nice. Like that.
Number 2 of the mini. This is number 3 of the mini. I like the way they did Dazzler on this cover, especially just a cool look. Got a bunch of Cloak and Dagger stuff recently. That's number 4 of the mini. And then I got number 2 of the ongoing. Well, I say ongoing. It didn't go very far. It's funny because Cloak and Dagger, they're cool characters, but they never really had long runs of much of anything. They've been rebooted a bunch of times.
Yeah, people are going to catch on to them.
But then there's a cool Beyonder. You don't see him in a lot of covers. Don't see him in a lot of covers. More classic run goodness. And again, more well done artwork. Again, I like the way they do the circle around her eye, especially on Dagger. Super cool.
Yep.
And there's so many things they can do with the cloak for cloak too. It's just pretty wild. Like that's a cool shot of him and the cloak, like dumping people out
Sure.
to the feasting sharks.
Nice.
Did any of you guys watch the Cloak and Dagger show on Freeform?
Nope.
Yeah.
Never did. Was it
did.
good?
It was. I only watched about half of it. It was pretty good. Though.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You said yeah, Roman?
Yeah, it was too far off away from Marvel for me.
Okay.
It was more an anthology.
They come back on the edge, says there's 3 seasons. Okay. I'll have to check that out.
Here's some classic one for you.
Give me a little Spawn. Nice.
When I got a Champions #1. You know what's going on with this one, right?
No, because it's so
You don't.
blurry. Tell me.
You will soon enough.
Really?
Oh yeah, it'll
Tell
be
me.
out pretty. You'll have to find out. I pick this up every time I see it. Justice League Dark #1.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
Here's some good stuff for you, Uncle
My
Roman. Still
Daredevil?
filling in my
Oh,
Daredevil as always. Oh shit! Always filling in my Daredevil run. Couple more for that run.
Mm-hmm.
One more.
Very nice.
And then this is just a fun, funky. This is Candy Sweet Vigilante, or Candy the Sweet Vigilante. It's a virgin
Candy the
rare.
Sweet Vigilante. Interesting.
Yeah, it's funky, but I mean, it's obviously pretty gory and pretty funky
Yeah,
too. This is
course.
like I said, she's the it's a trip. And then of course I'm always after Defenders.
Yep.
This is the
You
Marvel
got 3
feature
more
number 2.
left?
No, 6 more and I'm done.
6 more and you're done.
Nice.
6 more and I'm done.
Ah, Rob, what's up, buddy?
There's a little bondage Valkyrie upside down.
Spider-Man 26. Unbelievable.
More classic Defenders. I'm going to pick up another copy of this one. This one's pretty beat up. So we'll call it 7 that I need.
Yeah.
Some of these I got to change the bags because they're looking a little funky. Floating head cover. Who doesn't love
Yeah, I
that?
see that.
3 more Defenders and I got a slab.
So 7 more and you're done with the Defenders one then.
Yep, 7 more and I'm done.
Cool.
This is a cool, funky one with Eternity on the cover.
That's Eternity, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one.
Yep. Here's the 100. 100 issue. And I picked up the 8.5 slabbed number 28. So
Looking at my
really small
YouTube
little
stuff.
You what?
Nice. Very nice.
Small little.
Deuce. Very nice. Hell yeah.
Always got a bunch of funky different stuff.
Rob, I did send you a link, bud. But hey, it's all good. I get it. All right. Let's call it. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Are you caught up on Love and Death?
What? Yes, I
Are you
am,
caught-
and I'm really
Mhm.
irritated because it keeps you in suspense.
Of course it
drags
does.
you right back in. Still
yeah.
waiting for the conclusion. She didn't even say a word. I was so irritated.
Nope. But it's cool though. I mean,
There's
I
a
like when you
show
put the series together.
me and Deuce are watching called Love and Death. It's on HBO Max. It's about the murders in what was it, Rob? Or sorry,
Wiley, Texas.
Yeah, in
In
Texas.
Wiley, Texas in 1980.
True story. And Elizabeth Olsen's playing the role of the character, and she's doing an excellent job. Excellent job. Her acting is top notch. And that show has been so good. It's like the last 3 episodes there are pulling you right in. And just as when it's getting good, you have to wait till next week.
Right.
it keeps you reeled in. It's good, but it's good. Oh man,
Like
it's good.
any good cereal.
Yeah, I'm shocked how good it is.
Yep.
Has anyone seen Strange New Worlds?
Yeah.
No.
Is it season 1 or 2? What?
New season.
I haven't seen. I just finished season 1 finally.
I've been waiting.
I've just seen it started on the 5th of May, so there must be an episode for me to watch.
Oh
no, that's not
done yet. We're gonna go on for another 20 minutes.
I say I don't think season 2 is out yet.
I think it's June, isn't it?
Hold on. That's the Star Trek, right?
Yeah,
June
it's,
15th.
with Captain Pike on the Enterprise.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
I thought Discovery was already out. And Discovery, I mean, Strange New Worlds.
The first
Yeah,
season.
Strange New Worlds, but it's a new season.
I mean, the second season hadn't come out yet?
No.
No. 15th of June. I wondered if it's already out in the US, but it isn't.
Boom!
Nah.
Somebody just showed up.
Evening, gentlemen. Sorry I'm a little bit late. It was birthday weekend and pretty much got home a little while ago.
It's okay, buddy. How you doing?
Great. I am unbagging comics so I can get them prepared because these were in,
Oh, you got some more Flash. How many more Flash did you get?
about maybe 10 or 12 or so.
Oh, cool.
In the 200s, early 300s. Oh, got this. At least these 3 are already bagged. There we go. So we all know the first appearance of Zatanna is the Hawkman 4 that I have back there, but the really weird for second appearance and first cover, it's so silly.
The Atom.
Huh.
Really? That
This
cover
was-
looks beautiful.
It's great. I had Brian from Take the Time Collectibles. I visited him earlier today.
Excellent. How is he? I like
He's
him.
doing pretty good.
He's a
I
good
gave him
dude.
some sales. He had quite a few people there today.
Excellent.
Doing well.
Awesome.
So he gave this to me for my birthday. So thank you.
Beautiful. Is it your birthday today, Rob?
It was on Thursday.
Well, happy birthday, you old man.
Well, thank you. I'm 44 and I feel every bit of it.
Yeah, don't you? Yeah, I know.
I got from him First Gentleman Ghost,
Oh, wow.
That. Very nice.
followed by Gentleman Ghost's origin story,
Very
Nice.
nice. Very, very nice.
and a bunch of other things back there that's just not bagged or boarded yet. So
Yeah,
I'll get to that and perhaps next time.
Oh, you will. You always do.
Yeah, I don't want to get you guys going until what time? Like 2:30
you're
in the
good.
morning?
You're good. It's 1:25 a.m. here, and it's 2:25 on the East Coast.
And it's 7:30 here.
Miami.
Let's say, yeah.
That meant I had to
Anyway,
drive an
Rob,
hour
how
and a
you been?
half to get back.
In a minute. How you been?
Can't complain. Broke my foot at a city hall meeting the other day.
Really?
Yeah, that was fun.
What did you do? Kick the door?
No, it was one of these where there were 2 podiums and a ramp that was only maybe an inch or 2 tall.
Right.
And I put my foot down right between the ramp and where the podium was because I'm trying to get around people to put my microphones down because I'm a court reporter. And I trip and my foot kind of goes crink. And I feel like I'm okay until the next day. I'm like at the comic shop hobbling around. Rob, are you okay? It's like, I don't know. I've been going so balls to the wall, I couldn't tell.
Shit.
Oh, cat wants down.
Yep. There's Kitty.
Never a dull
Cool.
moment.
So, what is your comic book collection up to now in that little room?
Oh Lordy, I'm still doing cataloging here, but if I went to do let's take a look. Statistics, right?
Yep.
This is going to be so embarrassing. Is it collecting or hoarding at this point? Really?
I know.
It depends on. It kind of depends on the number.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, just about 76 shy. Oh crap! I hope it doesn't show the price of everything I got here. Gonna focus.
Trying to let it clear up.
I can't read it.
No,
I
it's
can't
hard to
read it.
see.
No,
It's
tell me.
blurry.
Not too blurry.
21,924.
Okay. All in that one room.
Not all. There's now another room where I had to
Yeah.
set it.
I knew it. I knew it.
Well, the problem is they put out way too much new X-Men stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the problem is none of it's worth reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the newer stuff I'm just kind of leaving alone. It kind of depends on what it is.
Yeah.
If
The
it's
Sins of Sinister was pretty good.
No.
Oh my goodness. All
I
right.
hear nobody chiming in, so I understand. There's way too much stuff to read.
there really is too much stuff to read.
There's going to be the 8th volume of Daredevil coming out. I mean, Jesus
heard-
Christ.
Right.
Heard about that. Excuse me. All right. So let's call it here. Rob, what do you got coming up, buddy? What do you got doing? What are you doing? I know you're going to a con and you're going to see like how many YouTubers there?
Oh, well, we'll go to Heroes Con. That's going to be in June. So
June.
that's coming up a little ways. In the immediate future on the show Monday's mail call this week, it's going to be a community mail call. I got 3 different packages from community members that'll be opening up. Thursday, I don't know yet, but it'll be something that'll be opened. And then Saturday's only slabs. And our guest this coming Saturday will be Triple G Comics from the UK.
Okay.
He's be coming on. So that's
Awesome.
going to be at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. British summertime.
Awesome, buddy. Okay, Martin.
That's man. So I'm gonna probably stick a load of pictures and stuff off on Instagram. That's it really. Oh,
So-
I have got one thing. My little boys go play tennis, and there's a little boy at tennis lessons, and oh my god, he looks like the kid that the kid version of Josh Baskin from Big.
Yeah.
Looks identical to him.
Wow.
I can't say it to anyone because they probably wouldn't know what I mean. Or who I mean. But I just look at it. I think, oh my god, you just want to see the machine talking as he's asking to be big. Anyway, get rid of me. Shove someone else
Okay,
on.
buddy. Deuce.
Hey, buddy. I'll be here for you next week, man.
All right, buddy. I'll see you next week.
Just kind of
Roman.
doing our thing.
Roman. All right. We're going to go to Rob. We'll get back to Roman.
It's all about putting things in CLZ so you don't get doubles, and
There you go.
it never stops. If you're a comic collector, it never ever stops.
Yes.
It never does. Rob, thank you for being here. It's all good, bud.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Anytime. You know that.
Good night.
All right. Back to Roman. Roman, you there?
All right.
There you go.
I'm
buddy.
fine. Little spasm came on there.
Hey!
Ooh. What are we talking about?
No, this is we're ending the show. You got anything coming up? Anything you're doing, bud?
Yeah. I'll save my what I forgot to talk about tonight. Worst concept for a comic book.
Well, I'm really liking, you've done it now the last couple of shows where Roman's doing a little bit of comic book reading of some of the new stuff, whether they're good or not. I like that.
People still read the new stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
well, I like that. I like that.
I
That's
just
why
wish I wouldn't have forgot about
the new stuff.
You know how you
Is it
see a
worth
cover?
buying?
You know how you see a cover, you say, damn, I might want to read that book.
Sure.
I'm missing out. Yeah, there's a book out there. I found out about it. It just dumb. It's a DC book. Bad concept to me, but I'll bring it up next week.
Okay, good. Anything you got coming up? Anything you're doing? No,
taking it slow. It'll be, books are always on the way.
Cool.
The crack
Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
The addiction never stops.
Oh yeah, I did that while we were sitting here.
Yeah.
Hang in there, guys. Don't go anywhere now. All right, just give me a second. All right, here we go. And boom. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. You guys were awesome tonight. We'll have another Nerdy Collective next week, and then we're going to be taking a vacation for like 2 weeks because I'm going to spend time with my granddaughter and grandsons. So see you in about 2 weeks. But we'll have a show next Saturday, same time, same place, midnight. I want to thank all my guests that are on tonight and you guys in the chat, especially, and all you guys that watch us on the rewind. Thank you so much. You know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you so much. Peace, love, blessed be, and we'll see you on the next Nerdy Collective. Adios.